Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am now finally returning to ONEWE to finish the deep dive. Now, I do have to apologize to the lovely people that have been watching the videos and commenting. I've seen everyone comments and just didn't have time to reply yet because I was away during the weekend for concerts and things got away from me, so I couldn't film in advance, which is terrible. And then basically has been a bit difficult to find time and sit down, because I'm currently, if you notice a little bit of change in the background, I'm currently in the middle of kind of reorganizing my flat, because it was getting a bit out of hand. I'm also trying to find ways of sorting my Lego because the amount of dust that they collect and the fact that I have to be constantly cleaning them up and then they fall apart and I have to put them together again, and it's getting a bit much for my taste. So we're kind of in the midst of changing things around. So that's also happening at the same time. I am on annual leave by the time that this video is going up, so hopefully that'll allow me to have a bit more time. But I'm also considering the route that I want to take with the channel, as having a lot of groups and doing a lot of deep dives is a bit tricky, because as much as I love doing those, then I don't have time to check or continue to check groups that I've already did initial deep dives. So I might have to slow down a bit in the deep dives and try and actually consolidate some of the groups, because I'm so excited to check them out, but I keep adding more groups. So yeah, but anyway, all of that information will come at a later date. Probably I'm going to do an introductory video for the channel, because I feel like it's easier to help people to also understand what groups I follow, what groups I don't follow, which groups I want to know more, which groups have been already in the channel and will continue to appear. So I have to think of something. So there's a lot of things going on at the same time. So I do apologize for taking a bit longer, but I'm here and I'll finish it today. And I will make a point of, until the end of the year, to actually check a couple more things from ONEWE. The idea is to then go back from the beginning and look at the full albums, so do full album reactions. The reason why is because obviously I like to know more about the groups, so not only album reactions, potentially if there's interviews they've done recently, or interviews that I should watch, even if they're not recent but they are interesting, for new fans, because it allows the fans to know a bit more about the group dynamic or the members or all of those type of things. I don't mind doing those. I also have a lot of fun watching interviews, sometimes a bit too much. It cracks me up. And I mean, if they're not KBS, I should be fine. KBS hates my channel. Like, I can't publish anything on my channel. Even with like covers of the, if I put like a screen covering the video, or like reverse the image while putting those covers, they still find a way of striking me. So yeah, if the interview is KBS, I can't do it. I've learned my lesson with ATs and other group as well. I can't remember which one. So I tried posting and they didn't let me, which was very disappointing for someone that is obsessed with some of the interviews and would be the most probably the most dynamic reaction because I get very giggly, especially if it's a group that I know very well. Um, it tends to be quite funny to watch because I'm a bit of a simp sometimes. Anyway, not here or there, but yeah, ONEWE will feature again on the channel after this video. Probably not in the next week or the next month even, maybe. It really depends. But yeah, it will be back. And if there's anything like, special drops that a lot of groups do for Halloween and Christmas, they will be featuring on those as well, because I always like to do specials. Halloween and Christmas are two of my favorite holidays, so I think it makes sense for me to have them in the channel. So yeah, if you have suggestions for those videos as well, please leave in the comments down below, and let's do this. The first song on the list for today is Universe. I think it's a title track. Bear in mind, I try to do mostly title tracks, but I might have sneak in some B-sides here and there, if there were songs that I'm more or less familiar or was very curious about. That doesn't mean I'm not going to watch other things, other B-sides, if they don't feature on this one, doesn't mean that I don't like them. It's just a matter of I try to be as strict as possible in choosing only title tracks, but I might not be the best at keeping that rule, especially with this group. Anyway, pause warning, all of those things. Let's do this. First song, Universe.
하늘과 땅과 우리만 아는 작은 별에 새긴 얘기.
So cool.
잃어버린 밤 잃어버린 시간들 속 유일하게 눈에 띄던 빛을 밝혀준 어떤 내 곁을 지켜준 어떤 고개를 떨고 날 보면 안간힘을 내주던 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 가릴 때 고개를 떨고 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까 우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너도
Oh dear.
알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까 담을 수조차
This is so pretty. When did this came out? I'm sorry, I have to go back because we're on the end of the pandemic. Well, because it feels like it's almost like a nod to the ones that stay with you through thick and thin. It could be family, it could be friends. Because that's the feeling that I'm getting out of these. Companionship, like animal love. It's so pretty. But also, you give me a song with a lot of piano or a piano heavy melody and I'm done. It just sounds so relaxing, so soft, so cozy, especially today. I feel like I'm very summery, but I'm actually a bit cold, and the weather's been a bit grim. Um, but it's like this very calm blanket song type of thing.
너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까 담을 수조차 없는 맘을 숨기지 못한 하얗게 핀 꽃을 보면 네가 아른거린다 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 감을 때 고개를 떨군 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까 우리 멀리 갈까
Oh
더
God.
멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와
So pretty.
떨어지면 어떨까 너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까
Why are you wearing it?
내 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까
Here we go again. Let the guitar sing. Let the guitar sing.
네 곁을 맴돌게 우리 별이 될까 같은 하루를 보낼까 네 주위를 맴돌게 너의 별이 될게 내게 우주를 줄까 우리 멀리 갈까
That's a lovely melody. Sorry.
너의 우주를 줄게
Um, it's just so pretty, the song. Sorry. I'm trying to. One thing that I notice about them, especially on the albums that are a bit closer to this release, is the sky slash planet slash universe theme. They have like, because if you think about Aurora, I think that was a star song, Orbit. A lot of these are, you know, planets and sorry, almost astrophysics. And I'm sorry, I forgot the name in English. I'm struggling. But like the universe related things. So planets, stars, orbits, all of those themes. So I'm wondering, is there a meaning behind it? So for example, I remember watching a K-drama that the way they a poet and it was a K-drama about books. I think it was called Romance is a Bonus Book or something like that. And I loved it. Book nerd. But I love the fact that they would sometimes have a bit quotes about books and things like that. And this poem they used where the author or the poet, instead of saying that he liked the person or had feelings for the person, they were using the the moon is very beautiful as a way of saying or passing the feelings for the person. So I wonder if there's like some cultural meaning as well associated to the themes they're using. Um, that I don't know how to explain this, but is there a reason why this seems to be a bit more like part of their lore? And I'll use lore in a very loose way, because I'm kind of curious about that. This song is difficult. I love the song, but I couldn't have it playing often. I mean, it depends on the mood, but if I'm feeling down, I could not play this song because I was just going to bawl my eyes out. I was already getting a bit emotional. Let me just finish this little bit because I have a playlist, so the next song will play straight away, so it's easier. Okay, so the next MV is Roommate. I believe this was the title track as well, but might as well check actually. Sometimes it's difficult to know because of the mini albums and the EPs and title track. I write ONEWE and my ONEWE and my sorry, I cannot figure it out, which is great. Me not knowing if it is a title track or not, but you know what? It's fine. As long as you guys don't mind, I'll just do it. I'm all down for it.
오늘 밤도
Very relatable, sorry. I've been having the worst insomnia in the past month. And I say month because it's been a month since I had a proper night of sleep. That's why I'm also lacking energy for these videos. Not that I know I'm not one of the most expressive person necessarily, but I've noticed that the last couple of weeks I've been struggling because I'm so tired. Don't sleep enough, and I usually film these videos after work, which means that I'm already tired normally because work, but then not sleeping is definitely starting to take a toll. I look a lot older now. My eyes are just, yeah, I'm lucky enough that they don't get like dark circles. It just gets a bit weird, but yeah, I can't sleep again tonight. This is very relatable already.
오늘 밤도 잠이 오지 않아 너는 기타 나는 피아노
That would be an interesting one.
오늘도 이렇게 우리의 하루를 얘기하곤 하지
That's a good way of ending the day.
웃기지만 너와 나도 나이가 드나봐
It happens.
점점 성숙해지나 봐
Also happens.
어두운 거리 노란 조명 바라보며 꿈을 꾸던 그땐 알게 되겠지 조금 더 크면 이젠 그립겠지 한 편의 영화같이 그래 드라마같이 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 작은 소년들
So they decided to be relatable. Fine, whatever. I'm also feeling a bit more emotional this week. Um, Again, if I'm tired, my emotions tend to be a bit more surface level. Um, and then some personal life stuff has been happening as well. So obviously I'm a bit more, but this is so relatable. I think, you know, I'm not old, but I am 35 now. Um, so obviously those things that I used to think in my early 20s that are quite different nowadays, and the way I look at things are a bit different than I used to look at when I was 20 something. Not in a bad way. In fact, I usually say to my friends that I think I'm finally comfortable where I am, and I think I feel more myself now that I used to feel when I was in my 20s. Um, but that doesn't mean that I can't, recognize some of these concerns and some of these. It is interesting because I'm also a night owl. I'm more of a night owl person. I love the quietness of the night and being able to um, just stay awake when everyone else is kind of drifting to sleep, and the quietness of the streets. I particularly like and I enjoy, since I live in the city, the fact that it is always slightly awake. You always see lights. And I do a lot of window watching at night. So this watching the lights in the street and all of that, it's so relatable. Um, it's just, oh, they're just tugging at your heartstrings. Also, the music arrangement doesn't help for the pull to your emotions.
알면 다칠 거며 툭하며 건드렸던 날 그때의 날 잡아볼까 눈 못 감는 밤 그때가 우리였기에 지금 이 선율 속 그때가 그립기에 이 순간을 웃고 마음에 들어 대충 그려진 못하나 재어진 것 없이 주어진 선을 따라오다 보니 나는 너였다 그게 우리였다 여전히 철없는 아였다 어릴 적 우린 순수했던 꿈을 가진 기억이 있기에 무덤덤히 써내려간 너와 나의 이야기 너와 내가 만들어 놓은 수많은 추억들이 있기에 잊혀져 가지만 않기를 바라는 시간들 지난 걸음을 세보다 잠시 뒤를 돌아보다 모든 시간에게 물어본다 모든 계절이 다 우리였다 조금 더 크면 그땐 알게 되겠지 조금 더 크면 지금도 그립겠지 한편의 영화같이 그래 드라마같이 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 작은 소년들
It's also quite interesting the way they decided to film this particular MV, because the bottom part is very out of focus, which creates the dream-like state, kind of nostalgic feeling. Also, the tones are a bit more muted. Still light colors, but like a bit washed. So they definitely played around really well with the MV to fit the nostalgia that the lyrics have. So I definitely appreciate it. Okay, next song before I start crying again. Um, which still here. Ooh, looking pretty. Ooh, still 2022. Jesus Christ, we have a lot to go. Still here. They're looking dashing as per usual. Ooh, this hair color is so pretty. Oh, no. He's the little prince. Sorry. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but sure, let's do this. Why? Why? I want all of them. Please give me your earrings, please. Sorry, I keep commenting, and it's always him. His earrings are just great. The maknae, isn't he? This is another level of earrings, but I couldn't fit that one. It's another level. I cannot reach this level. Ooh, hello. Oh, we're definitely upgrading the earrings.
그렇게 매일 하루 끝된 그때의 감정을 느끼다 또 후회하다 웃음이 나다 다시 또 그렇게 잠기다 아직 아닌가 봐 안 되나 봐 나 너 없는 이 빈자리가 믿어지지 않아 채워지지 않아서 다시 또 여기 서 있나 봐 아직 너인가 봐 그런가 봐나 아닌 척을 했었나 봐 숨겨지지 않아 내 모든 걸 아는 사람 그렇게 낯설어진 네가 그리운가 봐 언젠간 너 때문에 울 거란 그 말이 맞았어 이제야 그땐 모르고 또 후회하고 다시 또 널 그리워하고 아직 아닌가 봐 안 되나 봐 너 없는 이 빈자리가 믿어지지 않아 채워지지 않아서 다시 또 여기 서 있나 봐
Oh, yeah, again. Sorry. I just had to make a comment about the vocals. I feel like the members of this group, and I will be repeating myself, I do think they mesh really well together, but I also think that for this type of music, you require a certain tonality to your voice. You don't require, but if you have it, it makes it even more special. And I do think they picked the perfect vocals and combination of vocals for this type of music. Personal opinion, but
아름답게 보고 싶은가 봐 그런가 봐나 만신창이가 될까 봐 뭔가 달라질까 무얼 할 수 있을까 그러면 다시 돌아올까 아직 너인가 봐 그런가 봐나 아는 척을 했었나 봐 숨겨지지 않아 내 모든 걸 아는 사람 그렇게 낯설어진 네가 그리운가 봐
They do like to do this. They do like to reminisce in the past and past emotions and loss. Dear God. Okay. I think I need to chill. Ooh, nice guitar. I have to say that the previous song is just so pretty. I feel like the songs on this video so far have been a bit more on the nostalgic tone, even if some were a bit more hopeful than others. They all had this if there was an Instagram filter, it would be a sepia. I don't know if this makes sense. My brain is weird, okay? My associations tend to be all over the place, and for some reason that's what my brain wants to say about these songs. I don't know if anyone will understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's difficult to explain the way they make you feel. Another way of putting it, it's been a while since I've wrote anything, but I used to be quite active in terms of writing. Normally short stories or like playing scenarios of hypothetic versions of me, things like that. And I remember if I feel like I was in need to write, because sometimes I had this need but could not get there, because sometimes you need but your mood, your words are not flowing. I used to have this playlist that I usually say songs that make me depressive so I can write, basically. And I feel like the past 3 songs I probably would put them on that playlist. So songs to help me write, but they usually are a bit more on the depressive side. I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. My brain is weird. We just accept it and move on. Anyway, the next song is Gravity. I'm loving the aesthetic already. I do tend to like darker colors, so this guitar is everything. Jawline. Okay.
I'm a gravity. I feel like I'm floating on cloud 9. You're my gravity. Leaning once I'm tingling and turn to what I can't ignore. To call it love, something meant to be.
Ooh, hello. Sorry.
The barrel and empty resent
Oh.
to find in your mind, falling down my love. Can't resist you, I got you in my mind. In your time, losing myself to love. I'm a gravity, pulling towards us, see you and
Oh, I know this song.
I wanna be with you, gravity. Even if it's dangerous to die, I wanna be with you, only to you.
Interesting. sound.
Yeah, yeah, I'm on gravity. My eyes are revolution deep in your personality. Ay. In any hypothesis, my love doesn't change, break the frame tragedy. Ay. My heart gets possessive because I feel that I'm cooked up. My love is the only gravity, like on your own intrustability. My feelings change every moment in my mind. It hovers behind, spreading the flowers. Whoa. You cover me gently and we become mine.
I need to say this, but whoever styled them, the stylist, props. Because I always like the outfits. I have not been commenting, but they just look incredible. But this one is killing me.
We're combined, losing my mind to love. I'm a gravity, pulling towards us, you and I wanna be with you, gravity. Even if it's dangerous to die, I wanna be with you, only to you. Without you, there's no life. I call you the one that I want you, that I want you.
Don't look at me.
There's no reason to live without you, cause I'm nothing without you. I can't do anything. Remember you're me and I'm you.
Hello. At this point, they're just having fun. Yeah, I know the chorus. I didn't know the full song, but I know the chorus. Dear God. In the best way possible. When the guitar starts singing, that's when I'm in trouble. It just everything looks good. A very different song. Definitely mixing up the vibe a little bit. Less depressive, less nostalgic, in a way. A bit more aggressive. A bit more bad boyish vibe. A little bit more player. I like that. I like the mixed up a little bit. Why not play around? They have all they want to do with the music. We're all for it, in the sense that, they might have areas where they feel comfortable, but I feel like all bands like to, in general, all artists like to experiment, but I feel like bands have such a possibility to explore their different sides. And this song is definitely that vibe. It's feeling a bit like Maroon 5 vibes. I don't know if it makes sense. Like musically. The rest, we don't compare. Especially because I saw them live and didn't enjoy it. But we don't talk about that. Anyway, this was so cool. Every single bit of this MV was cool. Oh, I was going to say something in Portuguese. Oh, dear God. Okay, this is cool. I loved it. Why is the A a bit bold in comparison with the rest. I'm intrigued. Okay, so they went with the A first though. Interesting. I don't know what it means, but okay, chill. Let me just check how many songs we have left. Okay, we have another 4 songs. I might check if they have anything new on their channel, because I had them down because there was a new song, but I don't know when it was released. So I'll have to go and check that. But for now, we're going to listen to Salty Boy. That's an interesting name. Let's see. Auto-generated. Well, we'll see what's going on. Poor flowers. Oh, hello. Looking very interesting. My grandparents used to have a TV like that. Oh dear, I'm old.
Always 언제쯤 내 진심을 받을까 Please be my sunshine and change the wine 자신감과 지기를 빌려 Honey puzzle 원해도 그대는 star Dumb and dumber 혼자인 summer Yeah we both we are yeah salty boy 가지마 오늘 밤은 나 역시 널 지켜줄 체격은 아니지만 Green light MBTI는 그저
MBTI?
처절했던 내 모습 미안 불안해 가끔 번호표 뽑고 네 뒤를 줄선 꽉 찬 애들 난 대성통고 온종일 네 생각에 밤새 내 시체를 자주 목격 Cause I'm salty boy Salty boy 난 너만을 그려오지 않은 집은 항상 울렸어 Calm down 날 리스해 보이지 않게 일퍼라도 내가 있었을까 맘에 매번 넌 답을 알려줘 한 발짝 다가갈 수 있게 알려줘 액션 슬픈 신이만
Okay.
우리 사이로서 꺼내줘 달달하진 않지만 꿀떨어지는 내 맘에 애를 속 단전 우리의 chemistry like honey butter deep inside 네 아름다움은 세상에서 only one 내 감정은 이미 그대에게 only one 지지를 보여도 날 봐줘 사실 보기보다 널 원하니까 Always 언제쯤 내 진심을 받을까 Please be my sunshine
The choice of mics are just unhinged.
Chance the wine 자신감과 지기를 빌려 Honey puzzle 원해도 그대는 star Dumb and dumber 혼자인 summer Yeah we both we are yeah salty boy 멘탈을 좋아하지만 이제 스타일 망치향이 심리처럼 계속해서 불타오른 내 심장은 필요해 모든 방면에서 너를 자극해 사랑 앞에서 추해지는 잠보y 매번 넌 답을 알려줘 한 발짝 다가갈 수 있게 알려줘
Is this around the time they went on? Members went to military service. Because I have a feeling it might be. Let me just check. Yeah, it's a unit song. Oh, it's from the album XOXO. Interesting. I remember seeing this album cover in a shop near me and thinking that's quite different in comparison to the other albums that I knew from ONEWE. See, that's the thing. I didn't listen to a lot of their music, but I always been interested in the albums because they're so pretty. This is going to be so problematic. You guys have no idea. I might do an album tour soon, like a K-pop room thing, because I have it on my bedroom. For some reason, maybe I should switch it, but it makes more sense. The shelves I have in my room make more sense, and I don't want to change it too much because this is a rented place, and these shelves are mine. Um, so I might not change them because of that. So they make more sense in the other room. But I have to do a tour of the shelves because you guys will understand what I mean. I should not be standing more groups because it's just going to be a disaster. But maybe next month I'll do, end of next month or so, I'll do a tour because I'm trying to reorganize it as well in a different display. That's why I need kind of find space here so I can have more space there because I also have books in my room because I have a problem and I'm a book dragon. I think that's what they call it now. But yeah, so this makes sense. Salty Boy is a unit song. Makes sense. Why? Why? Just out here making me envious of the small waist.
언제쯤 내 진심을 받을까 Please be my sunshine and change the wine 자신감과 주기를 빌려 Honey plus your love 원해줘 그대는 star Dumb and dumber 혼자인 summer Yeah we both we are yeah salty boy Honey plus your love 그대는 star 혼자인 summer Yeah, salty boy, goes in love. 그대는 star. 혼자 in some more. Yeah, salty boy. Salty boy, 넌 제발 날 두고 떠나지 마. Salty boy, 마지막인 듯이 옷자락이라도 잡아본다. Salty boy, 넌 제발 날 두고 떠나지 마. Salty boy. 마지막인 듯이 옷자락이라도 잡아본다 Salty boy
I mean, sure, Salty Boy. Okay, alternative reality. Why? Okay, this is cute. And this was a very interesting song, very different, but it makes sense because obviously if you have a unit, you don't want to be doing the same as the group does because what's the point then? So I do like the fact that they went this route. I wish there was lyrics, but here we are. But yeah, cool, cool, cool. Salty Boy. I love the rap in this music. But then again, I collect rappers as well, so we don't talk about that anyway. Next song. I don't know which one is. Beautiful Ashes. Okay, so this was 2024 already. Okay.
아직도 생각이 나 처음 들어보는 너의 목소리
Okay, we are back to sad and depressed. Okay. Nothing against it.
설명할 수 없어 날 보며 웃는 게 마음이 힘든 건 나 혼자서만 사랑을 느낄 때
오?
그렇게 점점 내 곁을 멀어지려 할 때쯤 다짐하며 본 넌 아름다워 잘 가 이젠 goodbye 차가웠던 그 밤 잊고 살아볼게 그래 볼게 널 위해서 솔직히 아직 난 네가 생각나 하루도 잊은 적 없었어 다시 그 자리에서 널 불러 잘
interesting.
평범한
Ah,
일상 속
ooh, beautiful. The piano.
너가 배어 있어 내 모든 순간에 널 대입하게 돼 그 행복 절대 잊지 못해 그렇게 점점 내 곁을 멀어지려 할 때쯤 다짐하며 본 넌 아름다워 잘가 이젠 goodbye 차가웠던 그 밤 잊고 살아볼게 그래 볼게 널 위해서 솔직히 아직 넌 네가 생각나 하루도 잊은 적 없어서 다시 그 자리에서 널 불러
Oof. Here we go.
그렸던 우리들 흔적도 서로 닮은 버릇도 그 긴 시간들이 모두 날 따낼 초의 주마등으로 수없이 불러본 네 이름도 마지막일 거라서 맘서리지 않았더라면 그때 너의 두 손을 잡았다면 눈부시던 너와 당연했던 너를 더는 바라볼 수 안아줄 수도 없잖아 솔직히 지금도 네가 떠올라 하루도 잊은 적 없었어 다시 그 자리에서 널 불러 예쁜 제가 너를 몰라 모두 버려야겠지 여기 추억의 소각장
They're really out here trying to kill me, aren't they? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, it's so pretty. Also the voices, dude. I was just dying out here with the voices. Again, very sad, very nostalgic, very me. Very me. So this was Beautiful Ashes, and the next song is Off-Road. Okay, it's giving summer vibes, despite the fact that 2nd of September is already less of summer vibes in the UK. In fact, I think us up here, us in the north of England, might have just said goodbye to summer beginning of this week. Which is very depressing to think, but I have a feeling that we're not going to get a lot of hot days now. Sorry.
맵실 같은 여름 햇빛 아래 우린 마이스트로 쫙한 나의 담은 선율 도로를 또 파고들어 이제는 이미 넘어진 limit now 맘대로 몸이 넘쳐 흘러라 wave 어서 정하자 리더 이미 불타는 분위기는 fever 불필요한 연락을 씹어 햇빛에 반사된 sparkling glitter 망설임 없이 너도 트럭에 올라타 한 줄기 여름에 뜨거운 너와 나 Can you feel it 영화같이 떠오르는 밤의 속삭임 Can't believe it 소설같이 믿기 힘든 그런 storyline 더 멀리 떠나 거친 파도로 거침없이 울려 퍼지는 chord 긁힌 스키드 마크 위는 스테이지 멀리 시선 아스팔트 도시를 벗어나 자유를 숨쉬어 깊은 베이스는 터프해져 건다는 톤 거침없이 울려 퍼지는 chord 긁힌 스키드 마크 위는 스테이지 멀리 시선 아스팔트 도시를 벗어나 자유를 숨쉬어 깊은 베이스는 터프해져 거침없이 울려 퍼지는 chord Keep skidding mark 위로 stage 멀리 시선 아스팔트 도시를 벗어난 자연을 숨쉬어 Kick and bass는 더 빼주경되는 톤 완벽해 we are a bar 역경이 넘쳐났었던 때도 숨쉬어 붙어버린 속도 속에서도 이제는 저 끝까지 가 여기도 저기도 목적지는 또 닫아 있어
Hello.
저거리도 아직 것들이 살아있어 끝없이 내리쬐는 태양빛의 spotlight 우리의 종착진 지도에 없는
Yes.
거침없이 울려 퍼지는 콘 꺾인 스케이트만큼 위로 스테이지 멀리 시선 아스팔트 도시를 벗어나 자연을 숨쉬어 격한 베이스는 더 세지가 되는 톤 완벽해 we are
Yes, you are.
완벽해 we are 우리가 가는 곳이 어디든 완벽해 we are 완벽해 we are 완벽해 we are
And they're like, we're we're switching up the gears and just go off. And they did it very well. Very well indeed. I liked how they went a bit grungy with this one. So interesting. So interesting. And yet the vocals were still on point, as per usual. I don't know what to say, but I really like this song. I guess I have to go and add the song to my playlist. Give me a second. Because I'm a bit crazy. And I like this style of music, so it makes sense for me to add this, doesn't it? If my phone works. Okay. Okay. Done. Added. Okay. I think, let me go and check. We have one more song. So let's play it. RBW. The Starry Night. And they went again. Is just the few chords. I'm already thinking in anime. Great.
쏟아지는 작은 별 1초의 짧은 순간 떠오른 소원 하나 두 손을 모아 하늘에 빌었어 만약에 내가 시간을 건너 기억을 돌아보면 모두 너와 걸었던 길일 거야 우린 별에는 밤하늘을 달려 나란히 저 멀리서 날 따라오던 너를 바라보며 다시 12번의 별자를 그려 시간이 지나도 그대로 있어줄래 나의 작은 별아
Nice.
별들을 잊었던 찰나 넌 내가 유일하게 안아봤던 별 하나 감정만부터 일촉즉발
Guitar pick is back.
것 같아 만약에 말야 밤이 되어서 멀리 손을 뻗어서 두 손 가득히 닿을 수 있다면 우린 별에는 밤 하늘을 달려 나란히 저 멀리서 날 따라오던 우린 별에는 밤하늘을 달려 가득히 채워진 너를 보며 영원을 약속해 다시 12번의 별자를 그려 시간이 지나도 그대로 있어줄래 나의 작은 별아
This is so cool. Here we are again with the stars and the starry night, and oh my god. Starry Night Van Gogh? Sorry, one of the paintings that I'm obsessed with. Hello. This is cool. Okay. Okay. Very interesting song. Jesus Christ. Again, more grunge, more... I don't know what this genre is called, but in a way kind of reminds me of J-rock kind of way, maybe, big maybe. But I'm kind of curious. This is interesting. This song is probably one of the... is not the only one on the list that we'll listen so far for ONEWE, but this is definitely quite different and challenging in comparison to other songs that are a bit more blanket, warmth, fuzzy feeling. This one is more blaze-through, which I like both. I like both. This is probably the genre that I listen to the most nowadays. The cozy vibes is for certain times of the day or certain activities. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to have both, because that way it reaches a broader audience as well, potentially. I want to see them grow, both them and one us. It just annoys me, but we don't talk about that. Anyway. Really enjoyed. Let me just check if there's anything new before finishing this video, because this video is getting long, really long. Okay, so it does seem to be a new video, which is a collaboration with ONEWE, but I think I'm going to leave that because it's a special clip to further deep dives and further dwellings with ONEWE. Just because I don't know if I have the emotional capacity to just listen to the song without breaking down. So I think we're going to wait. Anyway, this has been an adventure that is ending just like I thought it would, with me just already obsessing and wanting to, I need to bring them back because I want to buy the albums type of thing, because they're so pretty and I need them on my shelf, and I want to know if it's worth it, because I want to know about the B-sides. So basically that's where we at. So this is going to be very problematic for me in a way, but at the same time, again, they deserve it. They deserve it, and I don't understand why certain groups and certain bands have less attention and media attention and fans, international fans. I'm not talking about Korea because I can't talk about Korea, but I feel like we don't talk about these groups enough. I keep pushing my honors agenda to my friends and everyone else, but I have yet to succeed. Maybe I need a new strategy, but I feel like ONEWE is going to be the same thing. ONEWE. So it's going to be an interesting one, but I will continue to push it on my agenda. Probably need to start thinking about starting to promote some of the videos that and some of the reactions I do also on other platforms, because it might be interesting as well, and trying to connect with more fans, because it's something that I would love to do, is to connect with fans of different groups, because it's totally different from reacting on your own, or reacting and being able to share thoughts and listen to people that might have been into the group for longer than I will be. So those are things that I really enjoy. But yeah. So for is everything for today's video. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. For today's video, my question is, well, it's not a question, it's more, recommend me certain albums, or recommend me B-sides, or recommend me interviews. Like, recommendations is my request for today's video. Just so I can start preparing future content for ONEWE on the channel and knowing where to start, because obviously it's very daunting sometimes starting new groups and seeing a lot of content and not knowing where to start. So if there's specific things that you, Weavy, are more interested in, please leave it as suggestions and maybe I will do it that way. We'll see what I can do. As I say, it will not be soon necessarily, but I'll do my best. But yeah, I'm excited to continue my journey at some point. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye!